They didn't lie to you by accident. They lied to control you. Every nation builds heroes the same way, by deleting the bodies beneath them. You were taught history as a clean story, brave men, noble causes, glorious victories. But history isn't remembered, it's edited, and once you see how heroes are manufactured, you'll never hear the phrase national pride the same way again. Fake history doesn't start with blatant lies. It starts with selection. One speech is quoted while another is ignored. One massacre is removed from the timeline. One enemy is exaggerated into a monster. One hero is simplified into a saint. The result isn't fiction, it's propaganda with footnotes. Every empire does this, every revolution, every religion, every flag is stained with this process. Real people are messy, complicated, and often morally gray, but heroes aren't allowed to be. So history is forced into a predictable pattern. First, you strip away all their moral contradictions. Then you turn their acts of violence into unfortunate necessities. You rebrand their self-interest as noble sacrifice. Most importantly, you silence the voices of their victims. Finally, you repeat this sanitized story until it feels sacred, untouchable. This is how killers become founders and conquerors become pioneers. Just think about it. Colonial conquerors are often renamed explorers. Slave owners are reframed as founding fathers or philosophers. War criminals are remembered simply as brilliant strategists. Dictators are called fathers of the nation. Notice a common thread. The victims never get statues. The winners get textbooks, and the comfortable lie is passed down to the next generation. But this still isn't the worst part of it. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Nations don't survive on facts. They survive on myths. These manufactured heroes justify borders. They excuse past and future violence. They teach children who deserves their loyalty and who doesn't. So if the hero's story falls apart, the entire system feels threatened. That's why questioning national heroes feels like an act of betrayal, because it is a betrayal of the lie. Here's what they never tell you. Fake history isn't meant to convince intelligent adults. It's designed to emotionally imprint on children before they can even think critically. By the time you're old enough to analyze the facts, the hero already feels like a part of your own identity. That's not education, that's conditioning, and the most dangerous part of all. Once a hero becomes sacred, anything done in their name becomes justifiable. Wars, oppression, censorship, even genocide. Because if the hero was good and noble, then their victims must have deserved what they got. This is how history keeps killing long after the bodies are buried. So look around you today. Ask yourself, who are you not allowed to criticize? Which past violence is still called necessary? Which questions trigger immediate anger instead of thoughtful answers? That isn't pride you're feeling, that's programming. History isn't written by the victors. It's rewritten by the survivors who stay silent. And the most powerful lie ever told is that heroes are born. They're not, they're made. Thanks for watching.